morning. Welcome to DW Southern Cooking and Barbecue. It's Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody had a good time for the weekend. I know you won't see the video until after that, so that's why I said that like that. So I'm just trying to wake up here to cook. I'm going to have some pulled pork, a couple pork butts for that, and 3 racks of baby back spare ribs, maybe some sausage, chicken, I don't know. I haven't made up the menu yet, but anyway, I'm going to cook on my Party Gator custom pit, built by Gator Pit, Texas. And I got some new gauges here I'd like to show you. I'll show you a close-up here, and then here in a second. That's an option for the Tel-Tru, or the optional gauges now, which I always like Tel-Tru gauges. I'm going to show you the wood I'm cooking with, and the pork butts and the baby back ribs. I'm going to cook the pork butts. More likely I'm going to try and do them like the butterfly way. I'm going to try to get them in 5 or 6 hours to get them done. I don't have a lot of time today, and they turn out just as good as the traditional way. And I'm not going to show all the steps on how to do that. If you'd like to see my other video on my 6-hour or less pork butt, I'll show a link to that. So come on over here, I'll show you my wood pile here, what I got to cook with. We got some hickory here, looks like. There's a piece of oak, bunch of oak in there, not much hickory. I got some apple, not any big pieces or anything, and I got some mesquite left. So that's what we'll be cooking with. Here's the lump charcoal that I'm going to start my fire with here. I save all the big pieces out of the lump charcoal bags as I use them, and that's my stash that I have left over. Alright, I got my lump charcoal in there. I don't know how well you can see that. It's a little more than a chimney starter of maybe a pound or 2. So put that in there, unlit, big chunks. And then what I'm going to do is I got my chimney full of lump charcoal, almost full. I'm going to light that, get that going real good, and dump it on in there in the coals. Then put a few small splits of wood in there. And in about 45 minutes, the pit will be ready. Alright, I got my chimney starter going on here. It's only been about 10-12 minutes since I got charcoal going in there. So I'm going to dump it in on top of that unlit charcoal there. And I'll move that charcoal around.
Get it all up in there. Like
that. Anyhow, Rich offers a gas assist firebox to start his wood with. It's a good option. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. Saves you some time. Your pit will heat up quicker. It's like a jet. Fire jet. It's like a flamethrower. Anyhow, it comes with a regulator and the valve and everything, a tank holder, and it will start your wood. You just put your wood in there, no charcoal needed. Fire up your wood with that. It's a really nice feature. So you can check that out too on gatorpit.net. Alright, we got a couple splits of wood in there. I'm leaving the doors open to get out all the moisture. It's like 100% humidity right now, so I'll make sure all that moisture's burn out of the pit. Leave all the doors open. It helps that fire get rolling real good there. Just for 10-15 minutes, then I'll shut all the doors. It'll take about 45 minutes for the pit to warm up. Alright, let's go in the house and I'll show you what I'm going to cook. Alright, here's one of them, one of them pork butts. I butterflied that one. That one's going to cook faster. I got one over here that's smaller, but I'm going to just do it the traditional way. And what I use is mustard and Worcestershire sauce on there to help the rub stick, more of the rub stick to it. And here's what I'm using today. TexasBarbecueRub.com. Texas Wild. I like different tastes. I don't like using the same rubs all the time. So I use like 3 different kinds of rubs. My standard butt there. I didn't butterfly it. It's a lot smaller. It shouldn't take quite as long. But we'll have the other one ready first for pulled pork, and while we're eating, this one will finish up. Look at there. We got my rub on there on that one. And over here we got the butterflied pork butt with the rub on. Alright, I got the pork butts out here at the smoker. So let's get them on the pit. There's my Gator Pit gauges right there. My new gauges I was telling you about. Maybe in the pit. There you go. That's a big old butterfly butt right there. Here's our more traditional one right here. I'm gonna put it. Get over there, like that. And I'm gonna put them baby back ribs on top. All right. It's gonna be good. See you here shortly. I'm gonna do these baby back ribs up. I wrenched them in the sink. You gotta watch the bones where they cut them. Here, wrench them off real good, and make sure there's no bone fragments on it. I took the membrane off the back. I used just a butter knife and get up underneath like the 3rd bone in or so, and work it off and get my fingers under it and pull it off. But you can see that in some other videos. Just squirt some mustard on there. Kind of like that. Don't need a whole lot. Worcestershire sauce. Shake it up. Get that on there. I like that. And I'm going to rub that in with my hands. Get that massaged in there real good. Dry rub on there. Alright. There's them ribs all done up with the my rub there. So I need to go and get them out there on the smoker. It's 12 o'clock. Baby backs don't take as long as spare ribs, so they'll be done about 3 o'clock. We're cooking our meat today on the smoker. Smoker temperature is running around 270. And like I said, these ribs should be done in 3 hours. Pork butt, one of them probably 5.5, and the other one probably 8. Alright, we're back out to the pit here. Put them baby back ribs on there. Got 3 racks there I showed you. One. 2. 3. There you go. How's that look? Pretty good? Let them go. We'll be back shortly. Alright. Ribs been on there for about 3 hours. I hadn't opened this door since I put them on there. The pork butt's been on there about 5 hours. So let's take a look in here and see what we got going on here. Alright. Whew, look at that. Can you see them ribs? Pork butts? Let's check the temp. It's kind of hard to check temp on the ribs, but we can do it. 69, 70, 73. They're not quite done, but baby backs finished before you know it, so you got to be careful with them, not to leave them on too long. So I'm gonna have to give them a feel test here. See what they feel like. I need a toothpick actually, but they got a pretty good bend. They start to crack there. They're coming along pretty good. Yeah, not quite. Yeah. Kind of bend them right where the bone is. There you go. See if you can get them to crack. See, they're still, yeah, it's starting to pull away from the bone a little bit. Almost. Almost. Let's see. Put the butt out here. Let's see what the temp is. Put them on at the same time. 174, 175. Yeah, they got a little ways to go. Here shortly I'm going to glaze them ribs. I got 3 of my favorite sauces right down here. I'll show you a little close up. I got my Texas pepper jelly, Texas rib candy, pineapple habanero, Daigle's Cajun sweet pecan and garlic, and George's hot sauce, Dana's peach habanero sauce. George, I need a label. Alright, it's been about 30 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and glaze some ribs with my 2 sauces here. Need to get my gloves. Go ahead and put some of the Daigle's Cajun sweet pecan garlic sauce on there. Yeah, this is going to be good. I'm going to put them back on there for 30 minutes. This is some good stuff here, folks. There, yum, boys and girls. Do the next one of this. Next one with George's Dana's peach habanero sauce. Alright, here I got that pork butt I told you I was going to foil. Right down here. I don't know, can you see it down there? Throw it back on the pit for another hour, 1 hour, and that'll be a 6-hour pork butt right there. See them ribs up there? Got the ribs all glazed out. Another pork butt in there. How's that look? Pretty good? Alright. Cheers. I got the full pork butt off. And it was a 6-hour pork butt. This is about 7, about 8, maybe 7.5. Let me see what it looks like here. It's a small butt. It might be ready. It's going in pretty good. I'd say that's almost ready. Let me jerk on that bone a little bit. Twist that bone. Yeah, it's coming apart. Yeah, I'm going to pull that off here. That pork butt's 8-hour pork butt. It's a small one, so it didn't take near as long as they usually do. So let's get her on off here and maybe have something to eat. I'm going to get on off here, get everybody something to eat here, and enjoy the nice summertime weather we're having out here. And I hope you all enjoy the summer too. Get out and barbecue. Get that smoker going there. Invite some friends over. Have a good time. That's what it's all about here. I appreciate all my friends out there that watch, all my subscribers, my new subscribers, all my old subscribers, and stop back by soon and see what's going on here. DW Southern Cooking and Barbecue. So get on out. Enjoy the summertime. Alright? Y'all take care. I'll see you.